Got one team that has some things to figure out on defense. Washington Commanders heading west, hoping to get back over 500, facing a team that's looking to recharge its offense. LA dropping their first game of the year last week in a bit of a shocker.
Grabbed by Flott, brought down there, they can't stop the clock, and the Giants have won!
So, now the Chargers look to prove their loss to the Giants was just a fluke. They are expecting to face Jaden Daniels in this one. He's supposed to return from his leg injury. Have to wait and see if Terry McLaurin can go. He missed last week as well. Commanders know they are taking on Justin Herbert. He's trying to snap out of what is now a 2-game funk. Only mustered 203 yards, just 5 yards per attempt, a sub-60 rate, threw 2 picks versus the Giants. That's back-to-back pick games and sub-77 rate games.
Batted down, picked off, look who's got it, the big man!
Bolts offense only able to score 18 points in their Week 4 loss. 4 for 12 on third down, only made it inside the 20 once.
It's picked off! 2 interceptions thrown by quarterback Justin Herbert.
Chargers offense at 22 points per game so far, but Herbert draws a Washington secondary that just helped Michael Penix look like he belongs. Gave up over 300 yards to him, a 126 rate, 12 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, basically gave up a career best outing to him.
Flip it, catch made, hits, touchdown, Falcons!
Commanders defense giving up 34 points to an offense that hadn't cracked 23, 6 for 12 on third down, 4 for 6 in the red zone, have allowed at least 24 points in 3 straight.
And Algier is trying to slice, and he does! Oh, he's dishing out punishment!
1 6-yard sack on 26 pass attempts, only 2 QB hits. Herbert only took 2 sacks, but he got hit a whopping 12 times. He was pressured 47% of the time, that's fat. Losing Joe Alt at left tackle didn't help matters either.
Herbert, here's the pressure, down he goes, Brian Burns! Big time sack!
Washington's DBs have to play the playmakers better. 70 yards and a touchdown allowed to Kyle Pitts, 106 receiving yards allowed to Bijan Robinson, 110 to Drake London and a TD. They've given up a 110 rate to wideouts so far. LA's Keenan Allen, just 37 Week 4 yards. Quentin Johnston, the big earner once again, 98 yards and a score, now has 4 games with 71-plus yards and TDs in 3 of 4.
Downfield caught, 5, touchdown! Johnston, 36-yard touchdown pass.
Washington also gave up 2 rush TDs to Bijan and Tyler Algier, 51 yards, 3.2 a carry versus Algier, 75 yards, 4.4 run to Robinson.
Look at the mustard on these jump cuts. And then when it comes time to tackle him, they cannot do it.
Now here comes Omarion Hampton, 37 receiving yards, 128 rush yards, a 54-yard TD, has scored back-to-back games, 100-plus scrimmage yards back-to-back games.
Look at the run by the rookie Hampton. He'll take it in for the touchdown!
LA's formula to win games doesn't ask much from their offense. Get to 24 and good chance things tilt their way with a defense that hasn't given up 22 in a game yet after holding New York to 21.
Dart running and brought down. His sack right there for the Charger defense.
Washington's offense supposed to be back in the hands of Daniels. Marcus Mariota filled in the last 2 weeks. Commanders were good for 27 points versus Atlanta, usually good enough to win a game.
Mariota, end zone, touchdown! Powerful throw from Marcus Mariota.
Maybe Daniels can up those third down conversions. 1 for 8 last week. Only 1 red zone trip. Relied on their kicker for 12 points. Mariota threw a couple TDs, but their passing attack, just 5.8 yards per attempt, only 156 yards.
Mariota slips out, but then Caden Ellis keeps going, never lets the play die.
Daniels gets the second hardest secondary to throw on based on rating, allowing just 158 yards per game, a sub-60 completion rate, 5.5 yards per attempt is the second lowest in the NFL. Jackson Dart, just 111 yards, only 5.6 per attempt.
Here comes the rush by Tui Pelotu into the end zone, incomplete.
The top yards earner versus their DBs last week, Darius Slayton, 44 yards. Maybe they deal with Scary Terry, we'll see. They will deal with Debo. Samuel led Washington with 72 yards and scored.
Mariota looking for it all, end zone, touchdown, Debo Samuel!
No other Commander with more than 21 yards last week. Pass rush sitch. Mariota sacked twice. Their quarterbacks have been taken down 10 times this year. That's average. LA's QB Hunters just shared a New York Sixer. Lawndale's finest, though, pulled a Peter Griffin and bogarted most of the case. Tuli Tuipulotu slammed down 4 all by himself.
Second 5, Dart goes down. Hit on the play. Tuipulotu comes through.
Washington's rush attack has been central to their offense 2 weeks in a row. Committee approach. Chris Rodriguez snapped off a 48-yarder. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 47 yards, 6.7 a carry. Marcus with a couple of runs, 147 rush yards, hefty 6.7 a try.
Pressure again. Mariota can run and will. He's got room and a first down.
Chargers did give up 161 rush yards to New York. Dart got him for a touchdown and 54 yards, but when it was over, only 3.8 allowed to their runners.
Gadaboo here. Tries to go in. Grabbed on the play by Deshaun Hand.
Commanders lead the Chargers 7-5 overall. LA has taken 5 of the last 6, though. Did not beat them the first time they met in 1973. Just came up short.
The Washington Redskins opened their 1973 schedule against an old familiar wolf in unfamiliar colors. And Johnny Unitas and the San Diego Chargers suffered for all of the Redskins' frustrations, pent up since Washington's 14-7 defeat in Super Bowl VII. Biggs, Brundage, McDowell, Sistrunk, and Talbot sacked Charger quarterbacks 8 times, while allowing San Diego runners only 7 pedestrian yards and no points. The result was a 38-0 massacre, which soothed some ugly wounds from Super Bowl VII and brought the Redskins one impressive step closer to Super Bowl VIII.